she never hears what I'm saying. Like I don't even exist.
Really? Oh, come on. Ugh.
You're right. You're right. I shouldn't put all the blame on her. I haven't always been the best daughter.
No, that's not it. What is the word?
Overlooked? That's how I feel, at least.
No. Nope. Oh, ha! Maladroit!
Mallow what?
That's it! Freaking maladroit!
I don't know what that means.
Gotcha now, Carrie, little bitch.
It's Lisa?
Oh, this feels so good finally getting the best of her.
What do you mean? You getting the best of my mom?
How do you like me now, you little slut?
Oh, this is what I should be saying to her.
Well, I've had to hear non-stop bragging, and now I finally went, you bitch.
This is my first time here, and this is not a competition. It's my life.
That's just my patient. Oh, she's such a whiner.
Okay. Think I'm gonna leave.
All right. You still on for dinner?
What? No. I'd rather just finish the session here.
Sounds good, love.
Okay, so like I was saying, I've always loved my mom and... Oh, fuck!
I saw the man turn around, holding the shovel.
So how far away were you exactly from this man at the time?
Exactly? I don't know exactly.
Look, hold on a minute. I'm prosecuting the most serious case against a serial killer, currently before the state bench. Now, I can't afford for you to be vague. Now, in your written statement from last year, you said that Mr. Stroh was about 100 feet away.
Let's move on.
Right. He was about 100 feet away. He was burying a naked woman. He saw me, chased me, tried to kill me. It wasn't like a good time to pull out a tape measure, okay? God.
You don't have to be exact, but you do have to be consistent. Because if you change your statement, you look like a liar. So, bearing that in mind, how far away was Mr. Stroh from you when you saw him burying the victim?
About 100 feet away.
All right, now I said, let's move on.
Okay, so you observed the killer while you were standing in your underwear. She's saying things again, Matthew. You said that wouldn't happen. We're just going in circles now.
This is a new process. There's going to be some side effects.
No, you've got to stop.
I can't stop. We're close. I just need a little more time.
It's been 6 months.
Only 6 months.
What do you want me to do? Just wait around for years while you do this?
Just let me try again.
No, Matthew. They're getting nowhere. Why don't you talk to him? He won't bite.
Oh no, I can't.
Oh, boyfriend back at school?
Please. All the guys at school pretty much assume that I'm a lesbian, and not the hot kind.
Well, have you ever thought about maybe changing your hairstyle?
Our barber really only knows a couple of styles.
Barber? What do you mean with the striped pole that goes around?
Yeah. He's 97, he cut my dad's hair, he cut my dad's hair, and he cuts our hair. $8 each.
May I? Oh, look how cute your little face is. You know, they have a salon right here. Do you want to check it out with me?
What?
For a hairstyle for a girl in this century.
I'd have to ask my dad for the money, and
Oh, don't worry about the money Ted's paying.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't get to do this with my boys. Come on. Hey, tell me, who picks out your clothes? The barber?
Dad pretty much gets our clothes from work.
Huh. Oh, guess we should be grateful he doesn't work at Hooters.
No, my mom worked at Hooters.
Excuse me?
My mother, she worked at the Hooters off Lake Street.
home a little late.
Oh, John. Well, I thought you'd be in bed.
I couldn't sleep.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Why did you take a pill?
You want to tell me where you were?
Well, I was just down at the bar, and Melissa and Tony were there, and they were playing darts. I couldn't drive myself away.
You're lying to me.
What?
I went down the bar looking for you, and the bartender said he hadn't seen you there all night.
Well, he probably didn't see me.
Drop the act.
Well, why don't you just drop that toe?
You've been stepping out on me. Everybody in town knows it. Even the kids know it. So why don't you just admit it?
Okay.
Okay? That's all you have to say?
Well, what do you want me to say? Do you want some details?
No. I made a promise many years ago. I'd take care of you. And you told me, you swore to me that you'd be faithful.
But you said you'd take care of me, and it's been a long time since you've done that, sweetheart.
What are you talking about? I've given you everything in the world.
John, I wanted a man in bed. You haven't been that in a long time.
Well, I can't believe what I'm hearing. After all I've done for you.
Look, John, I love you. I wouldn't be here tonight if I didn't, but I can't just roll over and play dead when you're not feeling up to it.
Who is it?
Don't do this.
Tell me, who is it?
Trust me, you don't want to. Billy.
Billy.
It was an accident.
No, it wasn't. You know. You know deep down. You know.
What I know is that it's her mind that's wrong, not her heart. She's still good.
All the tapes and records and logs show the same thing. Our daughter is a monster. We've lost both of them, Matthew. Both.
I'll call the facility in the morning. They already know it's a possibility she'll be coming.
How much was your number?
After this, nothing. Not her name, not what happened. She will look at us without any recognition at all.
Good. I can't stand to see her another day.
I will. She's still our Stephanie.
How many times had you been on that hilltop with Mr. Grant?
3 or 4. No more than 5. No one ever said I would be talking about this.
Yeah, now you know. So, the hilltop, it was a favorite place of yours to take the Johns, the clients?
The word is dates. And I didn't have a favorite spot. It wasn't like fun. It was Doug's spot, not mine. He liked it because it was off the trail. Ask him about it.
Yeah, I will. All right, let's cut to the chase. So, when you saw Mr. Stroh burying the victim, you and Mr. Grant were engaged in an act of sex for hire. Is that correct?
Oh, come on. Do you really intend to pursue this line of inquiry?
No, Mr. Beck's presence in Griffith Park is what draws all of Mr. Stroh's crimes together. You think I'm tough? No, but just wait until the defense starts asking why Rusty was in a secluded area of Griffith Park and what he was doing on the street and why he was a whore fan in the first place.
A what? A whorfin? Really?
Pardon me, D.A. Stratton, but what the hell do you think you're doing
Look,
here?
I am not required to have officers present at this interview.
Rusty has the right for his guardian to be present.
His guardian? Are you saying my witness lives with you?
Rusty, that's enough for now. Lieutenant?
You are an asshole. And I'm never talking to you again. Never. Look it up.
Only myself
Well, I don't know. Why don't you take the week off? On your pay, of course.
Hey, right here. I don't want to read it, you idiot.
Hello, George. Hello, Paul.
Hi.
Paul, would you excuse us for a few minutes?
Sure. Stay where you are.
Leave the room, Paul.
Yes, ma'am.
George, the strangest item has appeared in this week's variety.
Sure.
I think you should read it, dear, out loud. You see, I might just be having one of my menopausal hallucinations.
Sure.
Read it from the top. I'm waiting.
Box office Biggie Bob Wimber.
Below that.
Dear Charlotte, I'm carrying your husband's files. Files!
Child! I'm carrying your husband's child!
Right. I thought you should know, Eileen.
Well,
Charlotte, I'm profoundly sorry. I made a grievous mistake. Can you forgive me?
no! It's enough of you! You betrayed me after 35 years!
Ow!
I'm sorry, I left something upstairs. Oh! I'm sorry, Charlotte, but you shouldn't blame George. It was all my fault. I guess I shouldn't have believed him when he said that next season I could play Roxanne.
Roxanne!
Right after a performance I'm filled with that passion for Cyrano, I lost my head!
You lied to me!
I didn't mean to. You cornered me.
Don't you touch me!
Charlotte, I'm flesh and blood. Do you expect me to remain solid all my life?
Well, you died 3 days! You couldn't remain celibate for 3 days!
No! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Now, stop it. All right. Now will you stop it?
I'm leaving with Richard on the next plane.
Wait! We have a matinee.
Perfect.
Goodbye, George! I've got a pack!
Oh, Charlotte.
Do you smoke?
Well, yes, I must admit I smoke.
I am glad to hear it. A man should always have an occupation of some kind. There are far too many idle men in London as it is. How old are you?
29.
Oh, very good age to be married. I have always been of opinion that a man who desires to get married should know either everything or nothing. Which do you know?
I know nothing, Lady Rachel.
I am pleased to hear it. I do not approve of anything that tampers with natural ignorance. Ignorance is like a delicate exotic fruit. Touch it and the bloom is gone. The whole theory of modern education is radically unsound. Fortunately, in England at any rate, education produces no effect whatsoever. If it did, it would prove a serious danger to the upper classes, and probably lead to acts of violence in Grosvenor Square. What is your income?
Between 7,000 and 8,000 a year.
In land or investments?
In investments chiefly.
Oh, that is satisfactory. What between the duties expected of one during one's lifetime and the duties exacted of one after one's death, land has ceased to be either a profit or a pleasure.
Listen, I think that you need to give her a little space. It's only been a week. So take this juncture to have some me time. You know, recharge a little, spend time with friends, and catch up on life without her.
But what if there is some other guy? What am I supposed to do? Just sit around? I've got to do something.
No. Speculation is just a waste of time. Focus on what you can do for yourself. And then your happiness is going to be what draws her to you.
Okay, you're right. But these dreams, I can't get any rest. I just don't even want to go to sleep at night.
Well, I think that the first step is to take control of this and try to remember exactly what's happening in the dream. Have you ever heard of lucid dreaming?
No, what is that?
Lucid dreaming is when you have an awareness that you're inside the dream. Now I can show you some exercises that hopefully will allow you to remember your dreams and eventually to control your dreams. So I want you to write an A on your palm. That stands for awake. And then when you're in the waking hours, then just question whether you're conscious. Ask yourself, am I awake?
Am I awake?
And then eventually you're going to notice it when you're inside the dream, and you'll realize that you're not awake. Oh, and I also want you to use this, and this will just see if any sounds are making it into the real world. I just set it up so that it only records when there actually is a sound in the room.